if now rook c7, we see Magnus doesn't look too happy, but I think we will see a repetition here. What do you think, Robert?
I think he's considering king h8. No, I think we'll see a
That
repetition, but
would be funny.
that would be unbelievable. And it has happened in my commentary before where I suggest like a throwaway move. And then I'm like, wait a second, that's actually really interesting. And it happened in the World Cup when Magnus was playing against Wojtacek. I was like, oh, and if this move is played, and that exact sequence happened. And I was commentating with Ben, and Ben's like, even when you blunder, it's a good move. And I was like, I don't know what just happened. That was extraordinarily random. But here, it's hard not to repeat for Magnus because d4 is the main idea that black is going for. But with the rook on c6 in the way of the bishop, you're not playing d4, and you do have to be concerned that your position just collapses.
And there is the handshake, rook c7, accompanied by a draw offer, which was instantly accepted by Andrey Esipenko. And there we see the post-mortem. So a different image this year. Last year, there was the image of Magnus leaving and Andrey sitting at the board in disbelief. But this was also a very solid start to the tournament for Esipenko. Robert, what did you make of the game?
It was solid. I mean, Esipenko is a growing player. He's only 19 years old, and he's over 2,700. And a draw against Magnus Carlsen, that's probably a good result. I think one could say that. But don't get Esipenko wrong. He didn't come into this game thinking, oh, I just want to make a draw. He wants to play, and he felt that Magnus had equalized,